Okay, now this may seem like a joke, but if anyone out there has done off-season or bulking, you know there's nothing funny about this. You're gonna need to get yourself plenty of these if you're gonna go on an off-season diet, because the more you eat, the more you... What's up, Muscle and Strength? Primeval Labs athlete Romane Lanceford here, and I'm here to do some grocery shopping today, so I'm going to show you guys what I get and give you guys some advice on what you should get and how to reach your goals. Okay, so first things first is the broccoli. It's very, very important to get your greens in, whether you're on competition prep or not, or whether you're just healthy eating or trying to make gains. I like to have broccoli in my diet for just like a healthy digestive system. So I have like X amount of broccoli, kale, asparagus or spinach with each of my 4 meals throughout the day. So I have at least 4 servings of greens throughout the day. Then next up we have chopped tomatoes. Now I'll have this if I have like a homemade spaghetti bolognese, one of the favorites in my house, so I cook it quite a lot, but I'll always use healthy ingredients, and I kind of like make my own sauce and things like that. So these are great because they're low calorie. Okay, so next we have just white potatoes. I usually have around 400 grams of this with my evening meal, which is steak and white potato. So just grab these ones here, then I peel them, and then I usually mash them up. Bananas, I usually have around 1 banana a day. It's a great source of carbohydrate post-workout, and it's always good to get a bit of fruit. So, because we're in the red meat section, this is one of my last meals of the day, and this is just rump steak. If I really want to treat myself, I'll have a ribeye, which has got a bit more fat content in it, or have a fillet, but usually it's rump or sirloin. I have one of these with meal 6 each day. So each one of these is around 200 grams, which is absolutely perfect for me. So I'm gonna get 4 packs of this, and that's a week's worth of rump steaks. Okay, the next one is obviously chicken. So in here we have around 9, sometimes 10 chicken breasts. Now I use around 5 chicken breasts a day. So what I'm gonna need here is, if I get 4 packs of this, that's gonna give me exactly what I need for 7 days of the week. Okay, so next up we have salmon. Salmon is my meal 7 every single day, so I have around 200 grams. So each one of these is around 470 grams, which is roughly 2 meals. So 4 packs of that should be perfect for my 7 days of the week. Next we have the wholemeal bread. I have 2 slices of this for breakfast every day with my mince meal, my egg meal in the morning. Not on competition prep. Firstly, if you're gonna buy bread, you wanna make sure that the bread is actually wholemeal, and it's not just white bread that's been dyed brown, which is the case with a lot of breads you're going to find in the supermarket, especially the cheaper ones. And also, for me, I'm able to eat bread and digest it really, really well, which is another key factor in the off-season. You need to make sure that what you're eating, your body is able to digest so that you can grow and recover from the food as best as possible. So if you can stomach bread, then wholemeal is a great choice. Make sure it really is wholemeal. Okay, whole wheat pasta. This is a great source of carbohydrates, and I sometimes replace my meal 6, which is steak and white potato, with a kind of homemade spaghetti bolognese type or pasta bolognese with whole wheat pasta. It doesn't really matter the shape. The nutrients are exactly the same per 100 grams or per gram. And I'll have that with like mince and like a sort of like a pasta sauce. Cool, so in here the baskets aren't too big, but we're around halfway through the shop. We've already filled one up, so. One of the most important parts of my diet are the porridge oats. Have these twice a day. It doesn't really matter which oats you get, in my opinion. I just like to stick to the basics. These here are so cheap. They're like 75p per kilo, which is probably around $1.10, $1.15. So cheap, and that will probably last me about 6 to 7 meals. Natural Energy, Meridium Smooth Peanut Butter. Oh, hold on. All right, that's a bit more like it. The crunchy one. I have about 30 grams of this with meal 1 every single day, and 30 grams of my last meal. It doesn't taste as good as one of your kind of sugary, cheaper peanut butters, but it's so much better for you. It's even got the oil on top, so you can know that it's organic and healthy, so I'd go with one of those. Okay, now this may seem like a joke, but if anyone out there has done off-season or bulking, you know there's nothing funny about this. You're gonna need to get yourself plenty of these if you're gonna go on an off-season diet, because the more you eat, the more you... One of the most important things about any diet and staying healthy and good digestive system, good health, good skin, good hair, good everything, well-being is water. So I don't often buy bottled water unless I'm traveling. I usually just filter it at home and drink it from there, but I usually have around 6 to 8 litres a day. Usually 2 with my blended meals, 2 when I train roughly, and then another 2 to 4 just, you know, outside of the gym, just sipping from here to there. So it's so important that you get in, do not underdrink. All right guys, so that's grocery shopping with me. Hope you enjoyed, hope you picked up some tips. That's just the basics of what I eat. Things usually the same every single day. I may add in a few treats here and there depending on how I'm feeling, but generally I make sure I get in these fundamental foods day in, day out, week in, week out to make sure I make as much progress as possible. So hope you guys enjoyed it.